Hi there. I wanted to make a video of this about UFOs for a long time, but I kept putting it off because of the amount of research that I want to do before I made the video. But I'm just like, no, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. So I'm doing it now. So I think the majority of the UFOs that we've been seeing, it's like every day there's like a new UFO video on YouTube. And I personally think the majority of them are not like, well, they are UFOs, but they're not aliens. I think that the majority of them are interdimensional beings or multidimensional beings. And yeah, like I saw this video, and I'll put the link to the video in the thing below. And this one blew my mind. I was like all the rest of them, like the Norway spiral was amazing and stuff like that. But personally, this one, like it was captured in August in Brooklyn, and the guy zooms in, and you see like it's like this first it just looks like a star, and then he zooms in, and then you can see it, and it's like this kind of like this and like that, like a diamond shape, and you could see it's like kind of like almost, it's like vibrating. It's like it's glowing and it's vibrating, but in the diamond shape. Like you could see a solid white thing going around the center, and then in the other parts you can see like moving, like things are moving in there, and it looks like things are spinning and moving and stuff like that. And then it keeps on, it goes really, really, really fast, like it just keeps getting faster and faster and faster, these things. And then like the just like pure light kind of thing just keeps on filling up the whole thing, and then it just fills up, and then it changes into a more oval shape. And seriously, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was like it was shining this like indigo purplish light out of the top of it, and then out of the bottom of the light it was like a red light shining out at the bottom of it. You have to, like, you should pause it if you're gonna watch the video. I think it's around 6.5 minutes or something like that, where you can, it's a 10-minute video, and it's a little bit, it's a little bit long, but the 6.5 minutes or something like that is the really good part and stuff. So that was just really amazing seeing that there, because I for 2 years previous, before I saw that video, I was researching like Drunvalo Melchizedek, all his stuff. I read 4 or 5 of his books, and I think the Flower of Life books, I think I should just read over again, because there's so much information in there. It's crazy. I should take notes actually. But just to see all that knowledge, like to see it actually happening in front of me. It was like a Mer-Ka Ba. I was like, that is a freaking Mer-Ka Ba. Holy cow. It's crazy. It's not crazy, it's friggin' awesome, but I was just like, I can't believe I'm seeing this. It's amazing. So exciting. So freaking exciting. Okay, I'll get over that. Anyway, I'll move on. I'm never gonna get over that because it's awesome. So, I'll move on though. So at that point, I was like, okay, if it's going around in a Mer-Ka Ba, it is, I believe it's an interdimensional being, or yes, yeah, interdimensional being. And so I guess, which brings me to the other kind of, I guess, the question, like, what are they doing here? Why are we seeing them so frequently, and I don't know, lots of things, lots of possibilities go through my head, like we're moving from the 3rd dimension to the 4th dimension, or possibly I've heard people talk about the 3rd to the 5th dimension. So are we seeing them because because we, like, you know, were they there before? Were they there before, but we're, you know, we were so stuck in the third dimension before we couldn't see them. And now, like, the veil is lifting, so now we can see them. Is that what's going on here? Or are they, or are, you know, are we interesting to them now? You know, are we, like, because we're doing this transition and this, like, time of great change and stuff like that, are we interesting to them, so they're, you know, they're hanging out around us and stuff like that. And Drumful Melchizedek says that, I think he said, like, tens of thousands of different I guess, multi-dimensional beings and alien races are kind of, like, you know, like, watching the planet, and yeah, just watching over the planet, I guess, in a helpful way. So that always makes me feel good, you know. And so I think it's really amazing that, like, just the different types, also the different types that I've been seeing, like the Norway spiral. I have no idea what that is, but it was friggin' amazing to see. Whatever it is, it's some kind of crazy shit. Yeah, I watched that video and wow, it's really, really, I don't even know what that is. And anyway, there's this one also in Moscow, like that weird cloud thing that happened in Moscow in 2008. But then the most recent one in Moscow, I think, where you see that blue thing, wow, that's just so crazy. Like, you can't say that's, you know, you can't just, like, say that it's swamp gas or say that it's, like, something that's not friggin' spectacular, because it is. And they're happening so often, you know. It's just like, life is so spectacular. And I'm really, really happy to be here at this time of, like, you know, it is a great change, but it's, like, so spectacular. It's just so exciting. What the hell? Sorry. My alarm keeps going off. Hold on a minute. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I don't want to restart the video now. So I'm gonna keep going. So anyway, I took some notes as well. Oh goodness, I don't know how much time I have in this video, but I actually have the Bible here. At the end of that video, it says, look in Ezekiel 17 or something like that. I'm gonna need a separate video actually to talk about this one. So I'll just say that I'm going to talk about this in a separate video, because it just describes an interdimensional being in the freaking Bible. Oh my god, like ancient aliens or ancient interdimensional beings contacting humans. Holy cow. So exciting. Anyway, I'll make a separate video just for that one actually. But I recently saw, like, I'll put a link for this one on the thing below as well. And it was a video, and it kind of freaked me out at the beginning. It had a bunch of different really cool sightings and stuff like that, and lots of them triangulate, like they're like you know, they're in the thing of a triangle. That's friggin' cool. And so, yeah, in this video, you guys may have seen it, stuff like that. It's, like, got the really grandiose music, you know, that stuff. And so it's, like, really, like, emotional, like, you know, that kind of, seeing that, and then with that music makes me really, like, emotional for some reason. And then at the end of the video, they have Art Bell. I guess he's a radio interviewer guy, and someone phoned in, and apparently it was a ex NASA employee, and he was like, he sounded terrified. He sounded really, really scared, and he said the things that we think are he said that the things that we think are aliens are actually interdimensional beings. and that that they've infiltrated lots of places in Area 51 and stuff like that, and they plan on like taking out like the big cities, and that's why you see all these sightings like over big cities and stuff like that. And he's genuine, like he really sounded genuinely terrified, and so that kind of got me thinking, like I think that if you can fly around in a Mer-Ka Ba, you've got to be really friggin' connected to your heart space. Like you gotta be in your heart to be able to use a Mer-Ka Ba like I've seen in these videos. Like I guess with the Philadelphia project, or I might be wrong, but in whichever project, but anyway, a few times before they tried to use like the Mer-Ka Ba for sinister purposes with people that weren't connected to their heart, and those people went crazy. And so if you are actually using a Mer-Ka Ba to its full extent, you've got to be really connected to your heart. So like I'm not conflicted, because I still believe that you have to just be like really loving to be able to use, I guess, that energy kind of technology of the Mer-Ka Ba. But I do believe that this guy was genuine. So I was thinking like this is really far out. I was thinking, like, are these people, working for Area 51 and with the U.S. government and stuff like that, are these people so focused on fear that they are actually creating like that they are actually, that is their reality, like that is their reality now, that and people that are based in in their heart and in love can see that these interdimensional beings are loving, but the people who are based in fear, do they see something different? Do they actually see something scary? Like, is their reality change? Like, are we actually like living in two different realities? Like, it was like, I don't know. I'm asking you guys. What do you guys think? Does that even make sense? Is that possible? I don't know. I think this video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna do the other video about the Mer-Ka Ba and the Ezekiel part in the Bible. So thank you very much for watching. I would love to hear what you guys think of all this. I don't have too many people that I can talk to about this that don't laugh at me, or just think I'm crazy and stuff like that. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys, because I know you guys don't think I'm crazy. Okay, thank you.